Owen, starting with you, that goal to tie things up in the third period. They had just taken the lead for the first time on the power play. What did you see that kind of led to ultimately finding a way there early in the
I
third?
saw Goose had a nice keep there, kind of in the slot in the blue, and me and G kind of snuck behind the D. G made a great play and just kind of found his way in the back of the net. I thought our line all game was making plays and doing the right things. So
Ryan, you guys got off to the hot start today. Ben got the goal in the first period. How did you guys feel going into the second? Because they kind of turned the tide on you a bit in the second.
Yeah, I would say overall probably not our strongest game. We were a little bit behind the eight ball, felt like for the majority of the game. Obviously, 0-4 penalties didn't help us, but I think we can for sure come out stronger tomorrow.
And looking too at how this team played defensively, I mean, you kind of had to hang in there. They dictated the pace, it seemed like at times, but how did you feel like defensively you guys stayed at home and Christian, again, a pretty solid effort?
yeah, Christian's been great for us the past couple weekends. I think our D, like, he was a little sloppy in the second, kind of like you said, and I think we need to simplify the game a little bit. But we got another chance tomorrow, so.
And there was probably a little bit of frustration, Ryan, going in because they'd scored with under a minute left, but ultimately things kind of broke nicely for you there. What did you see kind of in that last sequence where you scored the game winner?
Yeah, we made a nice job stretching it up. In fact, I think it was Granner that gave me the original stretch pass. Got to the middle of the ice. He made a nice play, got to drop it to him, and then, that was a great play by G, right? Drew a guy to him, gave it to me, and I pretty much had a yawning cage, so a lot of credit there to Granner.
What is your guys' comfort level kind of in a 3-on-3 setting like this? Because it seemed like, too, in that last game against Michigan Tech, like back in December as well, you kind of dictated the play and then ultimately won in the shootout. But what's your guys' comfort level in that setting in overtime?
Yeah, 3-on-3 is all about puck possession. So it's for sure a lot different of a game than 5-on-5, right? You're picking your spots to attack, but ultimately you want to possess the puck for as much as possible because it's hard to get it back, right? 3-on-3, a lot more space. So we did a great job possessing the puck and getting it back when there was opportunities, and then ultimately we ended up successful.
Yeah, Owen, having Gustav back this week in particular, he scores the go-ahead goal in the third period, but you didn't have him at least for a little stretch of time last weekend. How was it to have him back here and making an impact?
Goose is a huge part of our decor. We're a different team with him in the lineup for sure. So when he's going, playing physical like he does, he's really important for this group.
What did it take kind of to maybe in this situation, you see the goal go in with less than a minute left? How do you guys kind of reset your mind and kind of get ready for an overtime session like that?
Yeah, you really have no choice, right? There's 43 seconds left, so it's obviously frustrating, right? You come back to the bench, you're pretty frustrated to give up the lead there. The timeout helps, right? Kind of reset and focus on the task at hand. But the guys were great too. They did a great job of keeping us focused and getting us back in it, picking us up.
Owen, can you talk a little bit about your goal, just kind of like as a team when you're down 2-1, just how do you guys like stay focused and just so that you can come back and be able to score that goal right back to back?
Yeah, I think Willie talks a lot about staying even keel. Not too high, not too low. So we give up a goal, give up the lead, whatever it was. We got to keep pushing, and I think that's what we did. So just keep playing like that. We'll be fine tomorrow.
And then Ryan, as you guys are getting into like the middle of the season here, you guys are 6-game winning streak. How do you guys stay focused and kind of not ignore the fact that you're on a winning streak, but how do you stay focused into these really meaningful CCHA games?
Yeah, I think like Willie says, it's about the process, right? Like the outcomes have been great recently, but we're really focused on becoming a great team, and there's going to be more ups and downs. Right now, we're lucky enough that we're in an upswing. But that doesn't mean we can take the foot off the gas. So we got to keep going.
Well, Coach, maybe you get a win, so that's key. But was there a little bit of frustration going into that overtime session just because you're so close, and then they found a way to kind of grind out a goal at the end there?
I don't know if it's frustration. We thought obviously when you're up 3-2, you don't want to give up that extra attacker goal. We had a little bit of a missed assignment on that one. But overall, considering we thought we competed, we thought we defended well, We thought we worked hard. We weren't as clean and crisp with the puck as we would have liked to have been. So to be in that situation late in the game, we were happy with that.
It seemed like Ben, Brett, and Jackson in particular up front had a really nice night. Jackson finds Ben for the first goal of the night. How would you kind of assess their play?
Yeah, we thought they were one of our positives going into the third. We talked about mixing up a couple of our lines because we weren't really getting any sustained zone times, but they were a line that we didn't want to mess with because we thought that they were doing some really good things. And Jaden Grant's line as well. Obviously, with the odds and fights and stuff, to see them have a good night as well and contribute with the work that they put in on a weekly basis every day. And they maybe not have gotten the opportunity in the lineup as much as they have in the past, but they were really positive for us tonight as well. So that's great to see.
Gustav was banged up, really not able to contribute against Lake Superior State, but he comes back and gets a big goal here tonight to give you the lead in the third period. How great was it to have him back and then make the impact like that?
Yeah, great shot by him. He got it away quick. He brings an element to the back end that when he's not in, it's noticeable. He brings a physicality. He seems when he's in and he's playing hard and he's playing physical, I think it almost elevates the guys that he's playing with too. Kind of motivates them a bit, gets them going. So to have him back, it certainly helps, and it allowed us to have 7 playing pretty well. Ivan is doing really well for, I think today was his 4th game, correct? And he just keeps getting better, and he shows a lot of confidence. So it allows us to spread our minutes out on the back end, and that was helpful.
3 goals against for Christian, but it seemed like a lot of them really weren't his fault at all. It seemed like he had the effort in net that you were probably hoping for tonight again, correct?
Yeah, we thought he played well. Wouldn't put any of the goals on Stove. First goal, backdoor tap in. We failed to get it out, and then the power play goal. Really good shot from there. Kid made a really nice shot. And again, we blew kind of an assignment there off the face-off, and then a rebound goal 6-on-5 where we misplayed that a little bit as well. But he was solid and made the saves that you expect him to make. And, he certainly gave us an opportunity to be in that position with the way he played.
Pretty even first period, although Ben got the only goal in that first period. What did you see that kind of changed heading into the second? Because that's kind of when the Beavers took a bit of control there in the second period.
Yeah, I thought, I guess we thought maybe they came out a little bit harder than we expected. They're a really good skating team, and they're structured. I think the biggest thing that gave us some issues was at the offensive blue line, some of our decisions when we didn't have numbers, trying to beat people one-on-one instead of getting up behind them. And I think that caused us a little bit of trouble. And then they're pretty active and aggressive on their forecheck, and they were able to hem us in a couple times with us, not winning some wall battles.
Ryan was talking, in his portion of the interview about how important that puck possession is in the overtime session. Did you feel like it kind of played out kind of how you were hoping for, and then ultimately ended up with Harry's goal there?
I probably shouldn't say what I was thinking. I thought it was going to play out a little bit differently earlier. I thought there may have been just maybe something happened in OT that could have led to either an odd man situation or an attempt to win the game, but it didn't. So we were able to possess the puck most of the time. It's kind of ironic because offensively we want to try and generate more, but 3-on-3 has been really good for us, knock on wood. So we had the puck most of the time, and the offside was a little bit intimidating, I guess, there, but it was good we got
it. Coach, what kind of improvements are you looking for going into this next game as you guys try to get yet another sweep?
Our O-zone possession time, just having the puck a little bit more in their zone, being able to control it, getting into kind of our structure offensively and able to wear them down. I thought they did that to us tonight, so that's something that we're going to look at tonight and try to make some adjustments for tomorrow.
And then how would you assess the way your defense played today?
I thought they did well. Again, I think when you go through it, we didn't give much up. Obviously, they created some chances, but overall, I don't think we gave up anything, an abundance of stuff. A couple things that were obviously they capitalized on. They had a 6-on-5 goal, they had a power play goal, and then their first goal was kind of off a turnover from us. So really, they generated one 5-on-5 goal. So defensively, I think it showed again we've been playing pretty well.